Hi guys, it's Elise here, and we have my December books I've read, and it's a little different of a setup because I wanted to show you my Christmas tree, and I'm also going to be off-centered, so if that pisses you off, oh well. Also, no little light this time because I'm right in front of my computer, and it gives me enough light that you don't need my square ring light thing. So let's just get started because I read some really bad books and some really good books this month. So let's just get right off the worst books that I've read. This is two of three of the books that I absolutely hated this month. It is the Father Christmas series. And I went into this knowing that this was going to be completely different than the movie series because, one, the third book in the book series is not based on the third movie, which is called Marrying Father Christmas. So going into this, I knew that finding and engaging Father Christmas would be very different from the movies. I did little rants over on my TikTok about this. Oh my god, I hated these. Hated these books so much. They will be living on my shelves because they were a gift from my mom and I'm not getting rid of them. But I hated these books. Oh my god, like Finding Father Christmas, what, 3.5? Did I give it a 3.5? I might have been very generous with that 3.5. I don't remember the score I gave it. It was somewhere between 3 and a 3.5. Very generous with it. Engaging Father Christmas was a 2.5, which is a new rating for me, which means 2026 at least is going to have a hard time doing her ratings. But yet no to either of these. I learning very very quickly. I am not a Christian book reader like that is solely based like a Christian novel. These are Christian novellas. So like I finished this in 2 days. Both of them in 2 days. I am not. You will never see me reading another strictly Christian novel or novella ever again after the experience of these three books. This is Kissing Father Christmas. Now I knew this one was completely different from the movie. Like, Marrying Father Christmas is literally like Ian and Miranda getting married and her finding out about having more family than she thought she did. Kissing Father Christmas is about Peter. When Peter in the movies is married. There's a lot of differences between the books and the movies. If you want a whole discussion about this book series, please let me know, because I think I'm a very good expert on telling you what is different and what sucks in these. But this happens to be my mom's favorite out of the three books. I couldn't get through it. I dropped this because I just couldn't get through it. Like, I couldn't deal with the changes. I couldn't. Peter was unlikable. Like, I don't. No. Didn't like this either. Again, they will be living on my shelves, but I will never pick them up ever again. But they were gifts from my mom, and I'm never getting rid of them. I'm done talking about those. Then we went on to one of the books that I've been excited to read for a while now, and that is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I am a fanfiction girl. I do read fanfiction. I write fanfiction. I like the Omegaverse. I do like the Omegaverse. I do like wolves. I like werewolves. I like the mating system in like the ABO stuff, and like I like all that. Like, I like all this. I like that the main character is a vampire. I think that's really fun. This was actually like, I didn't know how career this was gonna be until I finished it. Because I was just like, after reading Christian novellas. I need smut real bad. Um, and well, there is something in here that I'm not particularly fond of. I still really enjoyed this. This was a 4 for me. And this was a lot of fun, okay? I've never read an Alice Hazelwood before, but this was just so much fun for me. And I do have Mate, and I will get to Mate probably not until February, because my best friend did not pick Mate as one of the choices, so I will have to wait to read Mate. But this was really fun. If you're into like werewolf or vampire stuff, I think you would enjoy this. It's very Omega verse like though. So if you know what the Omega verse is already, this is a very light version of it. I hear Mate is more the Omega verse like on like crack. That's what I've heard. So the next book, I bought this because I needed an extra book. Also, I had Pretty Sprayed Edges. Problem was with this book, I love the Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I love the Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Holly Jackson, I love Holly Jackson's writing. It's very quick. But the problem with this book is it's really good in the beginning. Like the first 75% of the book is really good. The last 25% sucked. This was a 3.5. Still a good rating in my book, but not good enough for a, like, 4-star. I wanted to really like it, but I can't. The ending just kind of sucked for me. I wanted something different, but it didn't happen that way, and I really wish the ending was quite different. I wanted the ending to be really different. I didn't like how it ended. It just didn't, this book just didn't sit right with me. I don't know how to explain it. It just wasn't that exciting for me. Like again, first 75%, really good. The last 25, I don't know why I read it. It felt like a whole different book. Like, I feel like we skipped some steps in this, but I don't know how you would fit it in. Also, I feel like it's a little bit long for what it needs to be, but that's just a me thing. The 3.5 is still good in my book. I just don't think I'm going to keep it though. This might be a donate somewhere. The next one I'm really sad about, but at the same time, my best friend and I were talking about this yesterday, which was Christmas Eve. I filmed this on Christmas Day. Was The Hour of the Pumpkin Queen. Now, when I went into this, I was really excited about it because I loved Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. Then I realized she told me it was like they're different authors. Does that bother you? I'm like, no, I don't really care. I didn't realize that she meant this series had a different author. And for some reason, the writing in this one is 1,000 times worse than the writing in the first one. The first one, like, I really love the first one. Pretty sure I gave that one a 4. This I dropped because I could not. I got to the first 100 pages and I just couldn't do it anymore. Like, there's something, I don't know Megan Shepherd's work much, so, like, I don't know, like, if this is just her style of writing. I don't know what happened to Shay, why she didn't continue the second book, but, like, Sally just didn't sit right. Like, her insecurities came back, but, like, 1,000 times worse than what they should have been, which is weird, because she was getting through a lot of her insecurities in the first book, and then this one, she just kind of, like, slumped back into all of her insecurities, and I'm like, something is not blending well here. The moth is still flying around. I am very sorry that I'm getting distracted, but there's something that just didn't mix well with this, and this will stay on my shelf because I will like keep it maybe for a little while, but like there's something just didn't mesh well, and I think it's because of the new writer. I don't know why they switched the writers, and if anyone can tell me why they switched, I don't know. But first 100 pages, I had to drag myself through the first 100 pages, And that's the first 5 chapters. And I'm just like, I can't, I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it. Now, on to my 5-star. Where the Library Hides. I honestly was not going to pick this up until probably my birthday. But then there was a deal that this was under $5. Hardcover, under $5 on Amazon. So I was like, you know what? It's coming home with me because I need it now. I read the first book last month and I fell in love with it. I needed the second book, like, ASAP. I did not think it was going to be a 5-star read until one of the plot twists happened, and it had my jaw on the floor because I was not expecting it. And when you can do that, you automatically get a 5-star from me. And yes, we will be doing my 5-star rates of the year. But oh my god, like, I love this series so much. I will definitely have to pick up anything else that Isabel decides to write because I really do like her writing. I loved this book so much. I love the series so much. It is so good. For someone who doesn't really like historical fiction, this was so good. It was so fucking good. Like, 5-star. 5-star all around. I think I gave the first book a 4-star. This was an automatic 5-star once the plot twist happened. And I cannot say any more about this because I don't want to give away spoilers. But I absolutely adore this book. It is just so fucking fantastic. If you've not read the series, it's a finished duology. You will love it if you love historical fiction. The final book that I read, which was kind of like a last minute thing because I realized that I was going to finish my reading like for the year earlier than I wanted. I wanted to finish right before Christmas. I read this. Oh, Love Mom. And 3.5 stars. 3.5. I think it's good. Again, I think the ending could have been better. I think the writing was a little juvenile, just a little bit. It was a very quick read. Like, it's very quick. Again, the ending just didn't sit right with me. Like, I didn't really like the ending. I wanted something different, and it just didn't happen that way, and it annoys the hell out of me that it didn't happen in a specific way. There is a plot twist in it that I actually did not see coming, but still, even with that plot twist, it didn't even make it a 4. But it is definitely a book if you want something quick to read that keeps you entertained. I think this is going to be a book for you. It's definitely more, it's not as thrilling as I hoped it was going to be because I really like mystery thrillers. This was not as thrilling as I was hoping it was going to be. I know one of the people I follow on TikTok said the same thing, that she was looking forward to this and then was kind of like let down by it. I wouldn't say I was let down by it. It was just more of a, oh, cool, I read it. It's not going to stick with me like some other thrill books that I read. Like, this is not going to stick with me. But it was a fun read. I just wish the ending was different. Like, it did a time jump, like, the last 20 pages, and then, like, it didn't talk about, like, really much of what happened afterwards. Like, I wanted a confrontation. I wanted the daughter to confront her father and her grandmother about what was going on. That didn't happen. I just want something different for the ending, and it just didn't work out in my favor. But I do think if you're interested in reading it, I think you should read it. And if you just like a quick read, this is very quick. Like, I read this in like 3 days max. Finished this on the 23rd of December. So, like, it was very quick for me to read. So, like, if you're looking for just a quick read, like, I wouldn't even call this like a vibes read either. But if you're just looking for something quick, try this. You might like it. Yeah, so that was my December reading. My January picks are already chosen by my best friend. That's good. That was my challenge for the new year, was to have her pick my books for my January reads. She picked really well. Two of the books I was really hoping she would pick. There's one book I was hoping she would pick, but she didn't, but oh well. And I'll see you guys really, really soon in the videos. Bye!